way and to the camera, okay? So I pass along guard, okay? Now from here, I want to mount. What did I see a lot of? I saw a lot of this, and then the leg comes over, he grabs my leg with his feet, and he gets a half guard like this, and then I get stuck in a half guard. Now I'm in a half guard, now I'm gonna pass. It's great if you pass because you'll get more points, but why go backwards unless you intend to go backwards, okay? So what I prefer is that when you're in this position, okay, I have my underhook, but my elbows are not on the mat. If you notice, my elbow's off the mat, so all the pressure's more so on him. And what I'm doing is that I'm doing kind of like a spar right here. So when he frames right here and right here, yeah, I can take this off. I can do a reverse Kesa Katama, base switch here. I'm gonna step over, and this hand, see how it stays under the elbow? I'm gonna move everything out this way as I bring my hip through. He's probably not gonna want that arm here because he knows it's a keel. He's probably gonna try to bring that elbow down, yes. And what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna line my elbow right at about his armpit level, so it's pretty much at a 90 degree, okay? And what I'm gonna do right below his tricep, just above his elbow, I'm gonna drive my body and I'm gonna isolate his arm right here, okay? So Ron, can you feel this right here?
Yeah.
Okay? From here, can you move your arm in?
No.
Out?
No.
Can you bring your hand towards your head? Because I'm blocking it with my head here. If it's up there, I reach up over, grab his wrist right here, the wrist palm. I don't want to grab with the thumb, middle thumb, with the monkey paw right here, and I bring it, drag it back right in here, okay? Get on my elbows, bolt my back, and I'm gonna slide back and bring my left elbow into his neck, trap, or kind of clavicle area here. Roll everything forward flat. Slowly, keeping his hand on the mat like a paintbrush, I'm gonna move his elbow down slowly. I'll feel it when it tightens, like right about here. When it tightens, I'm gonna lift the elbow, keeping the hand on the mat, and finish the submission, okay? You gotta make sure that the hand is on the mat. Otherwise, and you take the rotation out of that shoulder here. Now, this is where you'll submit. If I start cranking him here, you see, and I'm tilting to the left. So all he has to do is grab my back with his right hand, okay? And literally just roll to his right. And now I lost the beautiful position and I wound up on the back. Horrible, I saw that all the time, okay? So you watch. Right. So I got an underhook on Ryan right here. And what I'm doing is that notice I'm arching my back. I'm not bowing my back because there's no pressure here. I'm arching my back here, okay? And my right hand is on his shoulder here. And I still have that underhook. I don't want him to have the underhook because it's very good for him and very bad for me. Because I still want to keep his, like we did yesterday with the triangular sphere, his elbow, his knee separated, and his near elbow and knee separated. Because if Ryan begins to turn to the side and tries to reconnect his right elbow, right knee, reconnect the right elbow, right knee, look at that. You see now I already lost that side control, okay? And if he begins to reconnect his left elbow and left knee, yeah, now I already have a lot more to have to now overcome in order to get back to side control. And he's got a very good structure here. This is a very good position to defend yourself because even if I were to start trying to hit him and all that, it's a lot more difficult, okay? So we're here, okay? And I am sprawling right here, okay? My left foot and my right foot are kind of driving into the mat here. He's gonna frame kind of my hip a little bit. I pull that arm up this way, bring him this way here, reverse Kesa Katama here, and I'm gonna switch. On my left leg extends, I bring my left knee to his hip, and from here, okay, I can begin to slide back up in his armpit here, bring my leg up over and spur his hip as my right hand goes to the mat and my left hand, like a wheel, drives this way. He's probably gonna be trying to defend his arm because he knows that that's gonna be key lock. He's gonna try to be pulling that elbow down, yes, right here. And I just wanna unfold it right here and just drop my weight on it. If his hand's in here, not a problem. Grab that wrist, roll it out. My right hand's already underneath. frame it, grab my wrist right here. My right hand pushes down on my wrist. My left hand keeps his wrist flat, and I'm gonna drive that elbow into his neck. And I put my weight on his opposite shoulder, okay? From here, I'm gonna ask Ryan, can you straighten your arm? No. Can you bring it down, out, no. Left, right? Good. From here, I'm slowly gonna bring his elbow down. As I feel it tighten right about there, now I lift it up a little bit, keeping his hand on the mat. But again, if I start torquing it right here, okay, and typically, everybody leans left. So for them to defend, they typically rotate and push the arm up. Yes.